Welcome back, I'm DRN and this is Mechabellum. We're going into game 2 of this week's tournament, having won our first game against Bellicose Drake. Who are we going to get this time? Ooh, RottiFanClub, 2100 MMR player. Let's go, let's see what they got. Ooh, cost control tanks, it's risky. I might be playing tank carry myself. No, I like Typhoon Specialist. Right. Pleasantries out the way, let's get on with the game. Giant Specialist, Tarantulas, Void Eyes. Ooh, I'm nervous. I am nervous. Okay, nah, it's fine. We'll be fine. Late chaff, early chaff. Late chaff, early chaff. Late chaff, early chaff. Why not both? Is both too much to ask for? I'm going to imagine that wall is a set of fangs in the early turn. I'll drop these guys right here. And we're going to add crawlers. And there we go. Late chaff and early chaff. That's our chaff sorted to begin with. We are Typhoon Specialists, so we get a free unit of Typhoons, and we start with Typhoons Unlocked, which can be a fun round 2 play. But Giants are really good versus Typhoons. The only one Typhoons are half decent against are Raiden. But even then you have to go shield. Because the Raiden can't pop the Typhoon's shield in a single shot, because the Raiden doesn't do 8,000 damage. Anyway, let's find out. Aggro on the outside, yep, makes sense. Good thing we've got the extra fangs here, right? But I'm counting this war as a set of fangs anyway, so... Bit of a wash there. Lots and lots of Void Eyes. This could be a Void Eye carry game for our opponent. How would I beat this? Tarantula's doing a lot of work. Struggling here. Very behind the tempo. Yeah, doesn't run absorption. Just runs the full carry sweep without flying. Has EMP armor instead of flying. And the Tarantulas does have anti-air on the Tarantulas. Doesn't have armor, so Mustang's an option. Oh, these are great for me, but increasing my fang movement speed could be actually quite useful. It makes them kind of an in-between, of sort of halfway between crawlers and fangs basic, or assault fangs. The damage doesn't really matter. No one uses assault fang as carry anymore. It's just the speed difference that matters. I think here is a skip though for me. Doesn't feel great. Debating Typhoon. Do we find out if Typhoon plays well into Void Eye? I think it doesn't. Void Eye is in this weird position where it does 1,000 damage a shot, which is often not overkill, or not much overkill compared to Marksman. And they've got 3 units, they're shooting 3 times as fast as Marksman. If these were Marksman, I'd go with the Typhoons. If I go Typhoon, he goes Scorpion. Do I want him to go Scorpion? Not really. I'm going to go Mustang. The Typhoons we get later will just be tech for us when we sell them. Happy with this for now. We'll see where we end up. Mustangs of his own, the corner crawlers. Then next is a set of crawlers over here. And that opens up this path to the tower. Did sell his turret at the back, so we can do a back play. Has gone Mustangs of his own. The Mustangs are a weird one. I think they're quite strong this patch. Because they're chaff clearing chaff, if that makes sense. They do a bit of everything. They're a bit of a carry, a bit of a chaff clear. I often end up finding myself ending up using them as chaff clear when things go well. But things are not going well right now. As I'm sure you can see. Tanks taking the tower is good for me though. It gives this rapid fire cannon a chance to kill off some of these Void Eyes. There we go. And the Tarantula. Wow! MVP rapid fire cannon right there, right there. Pin a medal on him. Ooh. Oh, dude. He goes Steel Ball here for sure. Maybe, no, Phoenix maybe. No, I don't know, because he's already got the Void Eyes, so he doesn't really want the Phoenixes. Maybe it's the Rhinos he goes for here. If he's going Rhino, do I go Steel Ball? I see it. I see it. We're old school. We're doing it. Mustang Steel Ball. We're going to add some more chaff here. We're going to go range on the Mustangs. We want them to level before his do. I'm going to add some more chaff here in the back. coming this way. Perfect. I'll put them there. Yeah, that's fine as well. Just gives them less of a chance of pushing the Mustangs in if there's a bit more of a gap there. 50 left over. Could be a level up on these fangs. But being real, no. Right. Here we are. He's gone Hound. Interesting. Okay, I thought there was a strong chance he'd go Rhino there, but we can just sell out a Steel Ball. It's not a big deal. Think of them as super chaff. Big crawlers. Oh, I don't run Mechabellum on my Steel Balls. I need to fix that. I'm going to take heavy targeting off. Unit modification. I love being able to do this in the middle of combat, and then it's fixed for your next game. If I try and remember after the game, often I forget. I'm going to turn off Fortified Target Lock and put Mechabellum back on. Fortified Target Lock is good, but it just costs too much. It's only really useful versus the Gospel play, it's called, where they play Rhinos on your sides. Which could be what I'm facing right here, but I doubt it. I think he was picking that strat. He would have picked the Rhino that turn when they were offered for free. Void Eyes are good versus Steel Balls, though, something I didn't really take into account. So even them being super chaff, it's not that much super about them right now. They are buying time for the Mustangs to kill the Void Eyes in return. Him taking range on the Tarantulas? Interesting. Now he has to take range on the Void Eyes to keep them behind the Tarantulas. You can't just go suppression shots because it doesn't give enough range. There we go, our Mustangs should get a level from that. They killed so much, yes! Right, now we have our Typhoons. I can just leave them in the corner if I want to. No, we'll take the shield drop. I was debating the amp core. Shield drop, I'm going to put that one there. I'm going to buy one here before I do anything else this round. And yeah, I'll put these Typhoons right here so they can push forward. Mustang's going up. Don't have a lot of money left over. Some more Mustangs because I've got them teched just in case of a play over here. And because they've got range, they now outrange the rapid fire cannon. Which means the Mustangs aren't doomed. That's why I didn't buy Mustangs on this side over here before, was this rapid fire cannon would just murder them. I'm debating taking the level up on the tanks. Okay, well, I think I'll drop some fangs over here. There's a bit of a gap here forming while we deal with this corner, and I don't want this hole to leave an open pathway to the tower for a tarantula or something. Even though the fangs are guaranteed to die versus all this lot. I don't really mind them dying, they're chaff, that's what they're there for. It's just preventing this tower from being sniped. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, what's he going for? Shield on the front. Okay, and suppression shots in the Void Eyes doesn't keep them behind the tarantulas. So I think he's made a misplay there. I think he should have gone range first. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe he knows more than I do. I don't play an awful lot of Void Eyes. When I do play them, I tend to play them hard carry. And that's what I think he's angling for here. Some at the corner. Oil at the back, so we can do an ignite play next turn. Won't be enough though, the shield saves us. I wouldn't have done an oil play on a turn where fire was offered, because there's a good chance your opponent will shield anyway. I'd have waited a turn, the turn after the oil showed up, and then after the fire showed up, and then I'd dropped the oil. Ooh, we did need the extra units over here. Look at how far those crawlers got through. It's a bit spooky. Steel Ball breaking a shield for us? Question mark? Yes, good work. There we go. Can we get them onto this tarantulas? No, we can't. We're going to lose our shields here, I think. Oh, no, we're not. We took his tower. I didn't even pay attention. Level 2 tanks doing a lot of work for us. Nice, nice, nice. So much chaff. Storm or nuke. Well, I think versus a big play like this, I'm tempted to go nuke on the corner because I can get all 3 tarantulas with 1 nuke. It's a lot of tempo. Won't be back until round 9, right? 4 round cooldown. No, round 10 it would come back. She'd use it this round and then it'd be on cooldown for 4. He's worried I'm going extended range tank here. I'm dropping millions of tanks. I don't think that's an option for me. Storm or nuke, storm or nuke. It was the chaff coming through that was the issue, and I think storm is better versus chaff than nuke is. That's too far forward. A little bit further back there. Right. Steel balls did do a bit of work for us. Not much damage though, but they did pop the shields. They're kind of fun to have. I'm a big fan of having fun. Big fan. There's going to be a Tarantula over here now. So part of me is saying we go hacker now. Sorry. Yeah, where did that come from? I don't know. We're just going hacker now. Yeah. Don't ask why. I get a feeling that we need hacker now. I'm worried about a Tarantula in this corner over here. So I'm debating missiling to kill off this lot. What, this exact missile that he just did? I was debating doing it myself. I knew there'd be a Tarantula over here. And we're going to steal it. Perfect. Yeah. Good shield there. It saved a lot of his chaff. We've broken it and it killed the chaff anyway. That's really unlucky for him there. The last two lightning bolts killing front chaff and back chaff. It's pretty brutal. Oh, am I going to get known as a hacker one trick now? I'm playing them far too much. They're just so good. And my opponent's just teeing me up for it. I don't know. I don't know. Am I a bad person? I'm playing a lot of hacker. Marksman I can't pick, which means he wants to go Wraith versus me. I know he does run armor on his Wraiths, and I know what attacks I run on my Wraith because I can hover over and see. I should do that before I pick a unit in future. I kind of assumed I had mech div on my steel balls. I don't remember taking it off. Oh, I took it off to put armor back on when armor got cheaper for them. Got you. Yeah, it's been a while. Could do hounds in the corner. Kind of covered though. Just put a Tarantula back there, but maybe I do want to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because we showed hacker last turn. This turn we're going to go hound at the back to delay his chaff. He goes Wraith, right? We go Mustangs up. Double the stats, half the price. You cannot say fairer than that. And we've got enough for another hacker? I think we do. I think we need another hacker over here, just helping out with the front plays. Though it needs to be a little bit further back. There we go. And then, yeah, I'm just going to missile to close. Sorry, friend. We saw how important your chaff was to you. And I'm going to deny that to you now. I'll take lone, range, speed, attack up. Done. Subterranean crawlers. Crawlers in the corner as well. Did he sell? He did sell. Okay, he's gone the marksman in case I went Wraith there. I was tempted by the Wraith because Wraith degen does synergize really well. Does he get the tower? No, he doesn't. Hackers connect. Feels good. GG, unlucky. Gonna surrender in a second, I suspect. Ah, dearie me. He's gonna hold out. He's gonna let us play it out. Nice, thank you. Sorry, friend. Yeah. Oh, am I gonna be getting known as a hacker one trick now? I'm playing them far too much. They're just so good. 2,100? Okay, I wasn't far off. Cool. Okay, that felt kind of easy. Sorry, dude. I shouldn't say that's brutal. He had a rough time. We picked well into him. Tarantulas have been heavily nerfed recently. Incredibly heavily nerfed recently. And I did the missile close. And this is the turn he invested in chaff. And this is the turn I invested in clearing his late chaff with the hounds at the back. It doesn't look like much, but delaying those late chaff just opens up a window for the hackers to lock onto the big units. And that is huge. If you get one of the tarantulas, suddenly the whole battlefield changes. And I think a slight misplay, suppression shots instead of range. He should have gone range first in the Void Eyes. If you go range Tarantula, you have to go range on your Void Eyes to put them behind it. You see the Void Eye range 130? Tarantula range 135. The Void Eyes are poking out just in front of your Tarantulas. And unless that's intentional, where you're wanting to click electromagnetic armor, you do not want your carry unit in front of your chaff clear unit. You want chaff, then chaff clear, then carry. Oh well. Yeah, sorry, I've used hackers 2 games in a row and I feel like a terrible person. Such is life. Grandmaster, there we go. Who needs 2k MMR to be a Grandmaster? I can pootle along at 1800 having fun playing crazy units and too many hackers. And we can get to Grandmaster. Right. How are we doing in the tournament? Let's see. We are currently first seed. Oh, because we're the first one to win the second game. We will not be first seed going forwards, don't worry. But I'm glad that's another 2K player knocked out. So that was fun. DRN's villain arc continues. Hope you had some fun too. Thank you as always for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next round.